There we go. Okay, finally kicked into gear. So yeah, I'm back, and a lot of things have changed. I got hired on at a place where we tear apart trains all day, working in my actual field. Haven't done any welding yet, but I'm sure it's coming. So yeah, I do man work. I tear apart trains all day, doing man work. I'm like, smashing with big hammers. But yeah, pretty much just using grinders and whatever. It's a lot of fun. So, yeah, it's been a little while since my last one. Other than that, I felt really happy that I had gotten that job. Like, I felt like I won the lottery because I'm making really good money doing it. Best money I've ever made in my life, which is really good. And I went to the Christmas party, and I won. I always win something. I won an iPod Touch. It's an 8 gig, which is as small as it is, but for me, 8 gigs, I haven't even come to half yet. Like, it's more than enough that I'll ever need. But it's cool, like, it does a whole shitload of stuff that, like writing lists, like I write a grocery list, and I write things I need to do list, and instead of writing it down on all these pieces of paper like I've normally been doing, which is a pain in the ass, I've got it all in one place, which is cool. So lately, just been partying my guts out, having a lot of fun. I went to a house party there on Saturday, and it was fucking awesome. Like, one of the best parties I've ever been to. And the crowd was really young. It was like early 20s, like 20 to 22 mostly. And then there's a couple of old guys like me. But I was surprised everyone held their alcohol. There was no drama. It was just fucking straight up old-fashioned fucking fun. I drank half a quart of rye. And I was fucking just feeling great. Yeah, and I'm dating a girl now. Her name's Diane, and here's a picture of her. She's got beautiful brown eyes. She's a pretty girl. And humongous boobs. Ridiculous, like cartoony-sized boobs. Yeah, and she's, like, extremely giving, which is cool. Like, she's the type of person that I had just started dating her, and she came all the way to my work, which is a 15-minute drive outside of town, and brought me a homemade lemon meringue pie, and it was fucking delicious, and coffee. So yeah, things have been going really good for me lately, really good. I'm not used to having everything go my way in anything. Like, for me, it's like, it's been an uphill struggle for everything, even simple things. Like, yeah, I just want to go to the store and pick something up. Of course, it's got to be a big fucking kerfluffle, and I lose my keys, and it was just, I don't know if it's just getting older, and maybe I'm doing man work, I'm, more comfortable in my own skin, and I don't know. But yeah, it's just, it's crazy. It sucks that Brittany Murphy died out of nowhere. Like, fucking cocaine, it's a hell of a drug. Lots of cocaine is a hell of a drug. Other than that, I think what else is new? Watched a bunch of really good movies lately. Watched District 9 is fucking amazing. Really excellent movie. If you haven't seen it yet, go watch it on DVD. So I'm sure it's going to be fantastic. I've been dying to get an LCD TV, and my first paycheck was pretty much catching up on bills. My next paycheck, I'm going to go to Sounds Fantastic. I guess they have deals on right now with LCD TVs. I'm going to get a 42-inch. Because, the amount I use my computer and my, all my stuff, my Xbox and all that, I should really fucking get a TV. You can get them relatively cheap now, and you can get some really good deals. It's ridiculous. I'm on Strattera now, which is the adult ADD medication, and I find that's making a big difference. I ran out, and today I was at work for the first time without it. And it was a little foggy. It was a little harder to focus, but I'm on the minimum, I think it's 18 milligrams for Strattera, and I'm going to double that. I'm going to go to the 36s, because my mom says per body weight, she was advised I should go up to actually the 50-something or other, whatever the dose is. So I'm going to try up the 36s and see how that works. But I've been doing a lot of thinking lately. A lot about human psychology and all this other shit. It's fucking pretty crazy. Like, I'm trying to think of what I've been thinking about. There's been a lot of fucking developments. That a lot of people are ruled by their own reverse psychology. Like, how a girl will want the bad boys, you know what I mean? And she'll go for the bad boys, just full out, because her DNA tells her you need to go for a bad boy. She doesn't actually stop and think. You know what I mean? Like, use your brain. Is that really what you want? Is that really what is good for you? But yeah, there's a lot of people out there. It pisses me off that you have to play games with people, but say if you want somebody's attention, you ignore them, and then you got their attention. It's like so many people are so ruled by their own reverse psychology. It's fucking stupid. And I think that we're so much like animals, and I mean, humans are so different than animals. Like, I was talking with a guy here last week. He was drunk. He's, one of the old roommates. And he was saying that we need to act more like animals, because animals are honest. And I'm like, no, animals are brutal. They fucking kill each other without thought, and there's no intelligence. It's just all reaction. I think we need to stop acting like animals. That's why we're in the big shitty state we're in right now in a lot of areas. Just don't teach your kids to fight. Teach your kids to fight some enemy. You know what I mean? Like, that's ridiculous. We need to all get on the same page and stop fucking warring. Even though it's funny that one of my big epiphanies that I came up with is actually from 1984. Because in 1984, the underground faction or whatever, they got a book, and it's like a rule book, and one of the rules is all three nations are actually at war, but they're actually just profiting. Like, they're putting the minimum effort into this war to put all the funding towards war, to make money, just like Halliburton kind of thing. And it made me think, this war in Afghanistan or Iraq or whatever, both sides have probably, have shook hands before it even started and said, let's just throw our most, zealot-like people into this war. We'll both profit. We'll both put money into military because it's, pretty lucrative. And we'll both walk away fucking laughing. So it makes you wonder, they give you some kind of figurehead. Okay, here's conspiracy theory time. I've always wanted to lay this one down. How September 11th was really fucking weird, and it doesn't seem possible. It seems like a fucking inside job. So you give the American people an incident, and you give them a figurehead, which is Osama bin Laden, and then the Bush administration comes in and fucking just pretty much just does whatever the fuck they want, and pretty much pisses everybody off. Like, they go all out. They go against the UN. They do whatever the fuck they feel. And then at the end of all that, they're wondering, okay, well, what do we do now? And and Bush's getting voted into office was weird too, because originally it was the other guy that won. What's his name there? Can't remember his fucking name. Anyway, he's a cool guy. He won, but then all the news networks started saying, "Oh no, Bush won." Anyway, so after 8 years of being a complete clusterfuck, the plan was during that whole time to make Bush look like an idiot. So you're like, okay, well, our president is stupid, so then you can get away with anything. But he's not stupid. He's really not. The first thing that they thought was, how can we cover up all this shit that we've done? We've made a lot of money for our friends. We've really, just whatever our agenda is, we've done it. So they pretty much clear the way for a black president, because that would be something that, if it happened, everyone would completely forget about what Bush did. Not that he's a bad guy. I think he's a really smart motherfucker, and he's really doing some good things, but it's almost like something bad comes out of something good, or something good comes out of something bad, I mean. So anyway, yeah, it seems like if you're, this whole, Iraqi thing, both sides are profiting, even though it looks like they're at war. It just made me think, how many places are truly at war other than, you see the African tribes, they're fucking genociding each other. I mean, that's straight up real deal. But, makes you wonder, honestly, whatever the news tells you, whatever everyone's opinions are, what's really going on behind the lines, Because it makes you wonder, why hasn't anything really major happened? Why haven't, if the, Islamic groups or whatever are really pissed off at Americans that much, why haven't they smuggled in a nuke or something like that? Is it because they're afraid if we drop a nuke that it's mutually assured destruction, even though if they snuck one in and did it right, no one would know where it came from, so they could just fuck everybody up? So, I don't know, it just makes you wonder if they're like, we hate you guys, but, in the secret, we're making, ridiculous money. So yeah, just a lot of musings, a lot of, I don't know, just got too much time on his hands. I'll probably do another video soon, but I think it's just one for tonight. Merry Christmas, everybody, by the way.